Right, let's start. I'm sharing my screen. Everyone wave that you can see my screen. Okay, good. So this is the pre-event for Ant Media Hackathon. Um, I'm Tim Bobka. I'm a support engineer at Ant Media. I've been only about 3 months, and so this is actually my first hackathon. So I'm even more excited to see what's going to come out of this. And so, but I think this is this, as I understand, the second hackathon that Ant Media are running. So, and first one of 2023. So we're going to go through some of the agenda for this hackathon and a few details. If anyone's got any questions throughout this, then just post it in the chat, and we'll try and look at those at the end. If it's really obviously really urgent, then just shout out and we'll try and answer it for you. So let's get going. So yeah, this is a call out for all developers around the world to build some amazing applications built on Ant Media. So it could be a plugin, application, something really creative, interactive is what we really want. And yeah, and so it's to battle it out for about $6,000 of prize money to win. So I'm not sure how many teams we have already, but everyone should have submitted their teams or ideas by now. If you haven't, then make sure you do it after this meeting, and so we know that you're there. So it can be on any topic, as long as it's to do with video streaming and it's built from Ant Media. Everyone will need to provide the correct files, like a WAR file if it's an application, if it's anything for mobile applications like APKs for Android or IPA for iOS. All of that needs to be provided in order to submit your hackathon project. So you will have to do a final presentation at the end, which is about 5 minutes. You'll need to demonstrate this in action. You'll need to obviously, like I said, send all the necessary files to make this project work, and and have a proof of concept there, so everyone can see exactly how it works, what it does, and that's what and it'll all be recorded, and but it will also be owned by you. So the attendees will still own it. Like, it won't be owned by Ant Media. This is still your project, and so it will all be owned by you still. But we will need all these files in order to judge the project for the judging. And this is the criteria. So it has to be ready to use. We can't have any bugs. You can't have anything like, oh, it works because only when you do this, that, and the other. It has to be fully working, proof of concept. And it has to be affecting the stream. So something that is built on top of Ant Media that is actually doing something. It can't just be something really simple. I mean, unless of course it's a really fantastic idea that's doing something really unique, but it has to be really doing something with the video stream. More creative and innovative, the better. That will actually be a deciding factor. If there's a tie between projects, then this will be one of the deciding factors. If it's more unique or more interactive, so do that the best you can. If it's open source, that's even better. We like that. If it's open source, perhaps, and being really user friendly. So the more user friendly, the better. So, something that anyone can use would be really great. Yeah, and so once everything has been, once the presentation has been done, the judges will go off and discuss all the submissions and select the top 3 winners based on this criteria. So this is the agenda. So right now we're on the pre-event, and it will run until the 2nd of April. So the 1st and the 2nd of April is when the hackathon period will run. But you've got 1 week to build your projects. And there's certain milestones. So on the 1st of April, you'll need to submit your final presentation slides. And on the 2nd of April, you'll need to upload all the necessary files for your project. Yeah, and then of course we've got at 3 p.m. CET. We've got all the presentations and the judging will happen, and then we've got the awards and whoever's and the winner announcements at the end of the day on the 2nd of April. Okay, and so these are your mentors. Every project or every will have a mentor, and how many of these are here? Is August here? I'm not sure if he's here, but it'd be good if we could give a wave, if some of these mentors can give a wave, just in case they don't know who they are. Um, August is the founder of Amp Media. He is. They're all master developers of Amp Media, so you can ask them anything you like, and they'll be able to help you out. We've got August, obviously, he's our founder. We've got Burak. Don't know if he's there. Is Burak here? I'm not sure. He can give us a wave. And we've got Mustafa and we've got Jonas. So these four mentors will be assigned to you, and you will be able to contact them at any point throughout the week with any questions or need any help building your projects. They will be able to help you out. And this is how you contact them. You will create a ticket by sending an email here, which is partnership@media.io, and we will be able to answer you. We'll be picking those emails up as well. Support will probably pick these up as well, maybe, and help you out if we can. But your mentor will probably be contacting you and helping you. And these are the deadlines. So make sure you're aware of these deadlines. Again, we've already done deliverable 1, so deliverable 2, your final presentation. You send that on the 1st of April by 12 a.m. CET. Deliverable 3 will be your application files on the 2nd of April at 11:30 CET. So all these times are in Central European time. So don't get confused with the time zones. My time zone keeps changing, but I'm all right. And this is where you submit all your deliverables to UMAT, and he's here. And that's the email address. Don't worry about writing those down. This will all be available to you afterwards, so don't worry about if you haven't jotted anything down. And these are the prize pools. So, like we said, up to $6,000. So that means it's not limited to just submitting one application. So this is something I had to also confirm with you, Matt, as well. You can win up to $6,000 if you create 3 applications and all of them win. Then you win $6,000. I mean, this is a lot. So obviously it's a lot of hard work. I don't know how big your team is. Maybe you've got 10 people in your team. Maybe you're just running solo. I don't know. But if you create 3 applications and they all go into 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, you could win up to $6,000. Yeah, so that's quite a lot. And here we are. So we've got a sample idea presentation by Mustafa, one of your mentors. So he's going to take you through something now to give you some inspiration and to get you all hyped up for this hackathon.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tim. Guys, as you know that when you want to develop an application with Ant Media Server, you got different options. The first option is you can use our existing SDKs to integrate with your application. The other method is you can create a WAR file using your existing web applications, and they can be run on top of Ant Media Server instance. And the other method is you can also develop a plugin to achieve uh, some methods, some actions. Today, I just wanna show you how we implement a web page recording plugin. Let me share my screen and let's dive into the code section. When we develop a web page plugin, there are 2 different sections. The first section is Google Chrome extension one, and the second one is Selenium based Java code site. Let's start with our Google Chrome extension. We create a Google Chrome extension because, as you know, that if you try to capture and publish your uh, Google Chrome tabs using a plugin, there are lots of limitations, and Google's security policy is not accept this one. Because of that, we create an extension for that. In that extension, as you see, that we just give lots of permission like desktop capture, tab capturing, etc., etc. But if we do that, because of that, we didn't publish our existing extension to the Google Play Store. We cannot use these permissions due to security concerns. Because of that, let me show it to you. Also, we have to uh, add our extension into whitelist one. So after we make it whitelisted, then we can be able to use these functions. Also, our Google Chrome extension has two different methods. The first one is, as you see, start broadcasting message, and the second one is stop broadcasting message. For example, after you install Ant Media Server's Google Chrome extension, if you go to the development console, and if you send the uh, post message on Google's port, you can be able to start broadcasting with screen sharing easily. Let me also show it to you on Java code site so you can better understand how it works. As you see that we use window.post message to be able to do this. Uh, our command is wr start broadcasting, and we send the stream ID and WebSocket URL. WebSocket URL is the WebSocket URL of your Ant Media Server instance. After we do that, let me show it to you. Inside of this extension, we add our existing JavaScript SDK. So using SDK, you can be able to publish your web page recording immediately. So after recording plugin starts, Ant Media Server record your web page. At the same time, you can also watch it through Ant Media Server's dashboard in real time. So you can also check how it looks. Also, this is not a static method, it's a dynamic. So for example, if you give a YouTube live stream or our conference applications URL, so you can be able to record a whole broadcast. This is how our Google Chrome extension works. Let's go to the Java code site. In the Java code site, we had two simple REST API endpoints. The first one is used for starting broadcast, and the second one is for stop purposes. Let me show it to you. In the post method, you have to pass uh, those two data, Steam ID and web page URL. For example, if you give web, if you give the meet.antmedia.io/conference pre-event, as soon as Google Chrome driver created using Selenium, it opens this web page URL and starts tab recording. After your job is finished, you can call this stop method, so it will stop broadcasting and save your broadcast into the VOD section. Also, if we check web page recording plugin Java file, as you see that we just use this JavaScript executor to send this post methods. Before you doing that, you can also add your custom methods into the custom modification. For example, if you want to open a YouTube page and want to play a video, after you open it, you have to send this action to start YouTube video. This is, there is no limitation. You can use your imagination or your needs, so you can modify this part with any Selenium function you want. Also, when creating a WebDriver, as you see that we have to enable those flags to be able to capture screen recording. Guys, I also want to the stream. Okay, guys, give me a second. Guys, I have to go. There's an emergency. Sorry.
Okay, looks like I must have had an emergency to go. That was really informative for everybody. If you is that available for anyone to view on GitHub or anything like that? Does anybody know? For that, is that available? I'm not sure. I guess we can make that available so that people can see it. We're now going to quickly talk about this mini challenge. Is Ashram there? We have a mini challenge for everybody. Is it still the photo challenge? I'm not sure. Ashram, can you tell us?
Hi, I'm audible.
Hi.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Ashram, and I am excited to announce a mini challenge at the Ant Media Real-Time Streaming Hackathon. A mini challenge is really mini. Anyone can join, even those who are not developer. I mean, and it's all about a photo challenge. Uh, I mean, if you are an participant and you are hacking on something and you want to share with the world that you are working on, so you can share it on any social media platform, preferably LinkedIn or Twitter, with an hashtag #AntMediaHack. There are goodies, vouchers. Those who have a best post around the social media, who will get exciting vouchers from us. And if you have any question about mini challenge, please do not hesitate to ask me. We are here to help.
Guys,
Thank you so much.
I am sorry. I have to leave for a while. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We were just talking about the photo challenge. If you like,
Yeah.
you can carry on after we've completed.
Okay. Great. Do
It's
you have?
Mustafa.
Yeah.
If you want, I can demonstrate it. It's working on me right now.
Oh, okay. Great.
Okay, let me share my screen. This is the Antmedia server running on my local system actually. And now actually I have created a stream by calling the REST API for the plugin that Mustafa demonstrated previously. In this REST API, I send record start method and provide the web page URL, and it directly created a stream on my application. When I play it, I can see the web page live web page. As Mustafa said, we can change this with we can change this with some other thing like YouTube, something. For example, let me change it with the sorry. Let me do it too, and maybe we can create a YouTube or live event.
Actually, Burak, because of that, you have a default one. There is no click or start video event right now. As I showed it before, people can write their own code into custom modification function to be able to achieve this type of action.
Yeah, maybe I can open a website which has some which has some video or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Then it may show the action actually. Now this is a stationary website, so it may be not understandable.
Maybe you can open, as you know, there are some websites which show a clock.
Yeah, good
So they are
idea.
dynamic, so we can also show how it
Got
works.
yes.
For example, this time is now. I will call this REST method with this website. Is there a mistake calling? No. Okay. Now we have stream 2. As you see, it captures the website and streams it. We can record and restream this website to somewhere else. We can do any broadcasting operation on Antimedia server. One possible usage is maybe we can connect to this website URL and we can record it. But since it requires first login, then it will record only the login page actually, not this meeting page. If we have some shortcut direct to opening this meeting page, then we can also record it using this web page recording plugin. Mustafa, is there anything that you want to guide me to do that, or is it okay?
Actually, you show everything. Maybe we can get some questions about how it works, how it's possible usage.
You know, I mean, a usage for this that comes to my mind is live stats. So you might want to restream a live stats site or something like that. Would be quite useful, I think.
Mustafa.
Yes.
So instead of like recording this, can we kind of send this stream to like some other RTMP endpoint as well?
Yes, you can also do this. Burak abi, can you please show it to us?
Okay, I need to restart. Let
Okay.
me share my screen.
You can think like this way. You can do any action that you can with the plain live streams. There is no difference actually. So you can restream them, you can add them into a conference room, and with MCU you can merge multiple of them. Yeah.
Sorry. I have started recording, for example, right now.
I think the question is, can we restream it?
Yes,
Another-
we can also restream it.
Yeah.
Now, if we add an RTMP endpoint here, then it will start to restream it to somewhere else.
Yes, you can use the management console to achieve this type of action, or you can directly use REST methods to achieve this.
I can also show the latency. This is the real web page, and this is the streaming one. Yes, Mustafa.
Thank you very much for great demonstration.
Okay, shall we resume the photo challenge? Is everyone clear on that? Let me just put that back on. That was really good demonstration. Thanks for that. Can anyone confirm if that's available? That the code for the plugin, is that available for people to check, or is that something that
Yes,
is? Yeah, it's
it's
available.
available.
Okay.
I will send the repositories link on chats so people can test it on their own
Okay. Perfect.
environment.
Okay.
Okay, this is the repositories URL. Let me also show how they can build it. As you see in the,
I don't know what that means.
sorry
If you
about
like, I can.
this. As you see, we had a redeploy SH script here. Let's check its insights. There is a Maven command here. If you run this command, it just installs dependencies from pom.xml file, and it starts compiling. After you run this command, there's a folder called target created. Let's check its insights. As you see, there is a web page recording plugin .jar with a capital W. You can copy this jar file into your server with the our default path is user local ant media. If you go that path, you probably see something like this. In plugin section, if you copy this web page recording plugin.jar here and restart your ant media server instance, then you can be able to use it. with REST methods. That's how it's simple to use plugin mechanism on an Ant Media Server instance.
Perfect. Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you, Barak, for the demonstration. Okay. We were here on the mini challenge. Do you want to just finish that off, Ashram? So yeah, there is a mini challenge. You have to submit photos with the hashtag #AntMediaHack and post them, and you can win prizes. So, is there anything else you want to add on that, Ashram?
No, I think I have added all the required information.
Okay, perfect. So everyone
Thank
who
you.
joins this mini challenge will receive Amazon or Starbucks gift card. So that is a incentive to go out there, post images, use this hashtag. Are we limited to any? It's only LinkedIn, right? So we LinkedIn and Twitter. So only LinkedIn and Twitter. We're going to be tracking.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So that is the end of this presentation so far. So if you've got any questions about this, you can email this email address here or reach out to your mentors as well. So this is how you reach out to them here. Are we going to send anything out to everybody just to remind them of everything? And I guess this is recorded, so we can upload this somewhere for people to review if they need to. But if you haven't got any team or anything like that, or you want to join, then you reach out to us as well, because maybe we can hook you up with something or hook you up with another team or something. But I assume that everyone is already in their team and they're ready to go, and they might have even started building their projects. So we're really looking forward to seeing what everyone's going to come up with. Yeah, that's it for now, I think. Anyone else got anything to add? Any questions? No? No questions?
So I think everyone is clear. Tim, thank you for this great presentation.
Okay.
If there is no question, if you think any other questions, guys, in the following days, here is the mail ID as Tim shared. You can ask. Right, Tim?
That's correct. Yes. If you've got any more questions, email this email address. Reach out to any of us. We'll be able to help you. Like I said, if for example you haven't got a team, or you lose your team and you want to still work on a project, maybe we can hook you up with somebody. But we really encourage everyone to get involved and build some really great plugins and applications. Oh, and also just to add, if you don't win, as I understand, you can still add, if it qualifies, you could still get into our marketplace. We've got a marketplace. Your plugin application can be submitted on there, and you still have opportunities that way, in that route. So there's always an opportunity to win somewhere. So we're really looking forward to it. Okay.
So let's thank everyone for their time. We have 1 week, and it is this week. We are excited. We hope you are also. We will be available for you for your any kinds of questions. Thank you for your time, guys.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Kaplandı ve çiçekler ekildi. Kütüphaneye halı döşendi. Ama yine de hala devam.
That's it. We can still stay online for a chat if anyone has anything to say.
Yeah.
August, you want to
Should
say?
we have a selfie?
Yeah, a selfie would be a good idea.
Yeah.
So let me take the selfie then. I will count from 3. Anyone, if you want to open your camera and join us, you are more than welcome. So let me count 3, 2, and 1. Yes, taken. Thank you, guys.
Thanks a
One
lot.
more time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Good luck. Yes, definitely.
Bye.
Bye bye.
By the way, thanks